The air in the executive suites of Sterling Holdings was always a little thinner, rarefied by wealth. Matt Hudson, the visionary, he saw not just markets, but opportunities to be seized and dominated. Eric Mason, the enforcer, where Matt dreamed, Eric built the machinery to make those dreams a terrifying reality. And Jack Jensen, the silent partner, the financier who moved mountains of capital with a few keystrokes. They weren't villains in their own eyes. They were architects, titans, believing their foundations were unassailable. But my brother, Liam, he saw the cracks. He found the loose thread in their tapestry of lies. They summoned him, a polite invitation to the Etoile Filante, a lion's den disguised as a luxury restaurant. He went, armed only with his notebook and his conviction. He thought truth was a shield. Your recent articles are spirited, Liam, Matt said, but they disrupt our progress. Liam didn't back down. The public has a right to know, he said. I report what I find. Eric laughed, a sound devoid of humor. The public needs guidance, Liam, not noise, not sabotage. They offered him opportunities to step back, to reconsider his career, a bribe in a velvet glove. I refused, Liam said, because what you're doing is wrong. You're parasites. The air grew heavy. Matt leaned forward, his voice a whisper. Then we have to correct it, permanently. It wasn't a negotiation. It was a verdict. Days turned into a week. Silence. Then the call came, not from him, but from a doctor. Clinical, detached, a catastrophic neurological event. Sudden, severe, irreversible damage. I rushed to the clinic. The sterile corridors felt like a tomb. And there he was, my brother, a shell of the man who had challenged the world. His eyes were vacant, the spark, the burning curiosity, extinguished. This wasn't natural. I knew it. The doctors spoke of tragedy, but I saw a hit. Hudson, Mason, Jensen, they hadn't used a bullet. They used something far more insidious. Grief washed over me, but in its wake came something else. A searing, white-hot rage. The system offered no justice. The law was a weapon in their hands, not a shield for us. I looked at my brother, and I made a vow. If the system wouldn't punish them, I would. The game had changed. I was no longer a pawn. I was the hunter. I began to dig, to understand their lives, their habits, their weaknesses. I became a ghost in their machine, watching, waiting, preparing. They think they are safe in their towers. They think they've won. But the unseen wound is about to bleed, and it will bleed them dry.